So that wave of people telling you how you should look at things and what this means, and you should agree to that, and why something matters, and the perspective of it. That shit is dead, bruh. You already have the inherent wisdom, dormant or active, or both. Shit, both within you. You can trust that enough to navigate through life. Carl Jung's work is from the essence of his own being. Christ's work is from the comprehension of his own being. Buddha's enlightenment, so on and so forth. But you have a story too, and that's what this is about. So what are we talking about? This is infinite scripts. Experience first, doctrine later. Where we put was it's in the aphorism, but we put doctrine on the back end and consider primarily your experience, your assumptions, your perspectives, your way of going about things, and your motives underneath the script that you're already living. So, so let me get straight to it. This is a guide to the courtyard. The courtyard call-ins. What am I talking about, man? This guy's crazy, man. This guy's just shit. So look, we got three layers to infinite scripts. We got the courtyard, like I mentioned. We got the one-on-one scripts, script and dip. And then we got gang and them, the group scripts. So let me trace it back. The call-ins, the free anonymous 24 submission forum, where you get to look, you get a taste, you get to hop in and out of this for lack of better words, contest. You there's little weekly contests where you get to drop in some information about the most pressing questions and curiosities that you have, alongside an object that you choose, which represents this inquiry. Just to physically embody something. Just to have a reference point, so that we're not playing armchair philosophy. But and then you'll get a script. You get a script. In this case, you will be able to win a free visual narrative script based upon the context of whatever you bringing in with that object and your curiosities. And we'll explain how that goes and procedures and what have you. It's pretty much the same for all of the layers, script and dip, gang and damn courtyard, but spliced differently. So let me explain. The courtyard, like I said, is for the lingering. It's an always open pool, plus occasional rounds where real situations get anonymously scripted and voted on. So the courtyard is where we host the votes for the most alive stories and objects that are attached to it. I choose a bundle of them and I present which ones to y'all to vote for. And then, before I even go on, this ain't no live hotline where you get to talk about all your bullshit, all your issues. No, it's just we're gonna wire it to a specific thing. That's something lively that you got, something that's not leaving you alone. So like I said, get the real question you bring into this thing. Infinite scripts, the courtyard, the free entry. You grab an object attached to this inquiry that represents your inquiry. You can have the option to voicemail me all these details as well. I have a form that you could lightly follow as you send me a voicemail, or you can just send me the the form that I have set up. And like it says right here, your privacy boundaries and all that, your space. You can tweak on all that. We getting all those details. So step numero uno. The always open proverbial question and object go into a call-in pool. This pool is readily, or not readily, is read continuously over time, not just once a week. It waits until the right time, essentially meaning that you can cast as many, not votes, what am I saying, as many inquiries and questions as you like. But it does not guarantee that you'll win or the courtyard will choose yours. Because, like I just explained, or I did not explain, after we choose the winner, I go through a 48-hour process of producing the script for the winner. And don't worry, you will not score my ticket tonight. Nah, it's anonymous. Like I said, the courtyard votes. Anonymized. I primarily lean in with the anonymous angle. You could always let me know to what degree, what type of, what extent, the type of privacy you're trying to get or you like to have. So, like I said, the 48-hour dive for the winner of the voted script or story. You'll be the first one, or you'll be the second one after me, or third one after Guy. Whatever, or whatever. God, it's a sensitive word nowadays. Anyway, maybe people are just sensitive. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much briefly go over the script with you before I present it to the wild. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it before anybody. You'll let me know if you want me to tweak my presentation in a certain fashion or whatever the hell. Anyway, step 5 is the public reveal. Like I said, it's gonna show the courtyard what it do, so they can participate. They can see I want to say animosity. No, why do I want to say animosity? The anonymous breakdown, essentially. And rinse, rest, repeat. Rinse, rest, repeat. You dig? And then whenever the time is right, I'll try to keep it at a weekly, bi-weekly interval. And we'll do it all over again. And I'll have some other posts and whatnot to dive into. But this ain't it though. Like I said, that's just the courtyard. You know, just to keep the appetizers going. And like I said, reality check. Submitting here does not guarantee. Here, as in the courtyard, does not mean that you will be guaranteed a pick for a voting round. Or I said that kind of weird. It doesn't mean that you're gonna get voted your story. You know what I'm saying? And definitely does not replace therapy, crisis support, or nothing like that. But if this is up your alley and you don't want to have any sharing to do with anybody else, perhaps a private container would be more fitting for you. Because right now you're here. You lingering with me right now. The vibe, as we see the chart, the call-ins, you just at the porch. You ain't even jumped off the porch yet. You know what I'm saying? The vibe, you just lingering, watching, smoking, drinking with the homies at the porch. Cool. You heard about the script before. But if you pipe it up in the script in the private room where it's personalized, it's tailored to your specific inquiry, curiosity, and ain't no sharing with anybody else. And I meet with you a few times throughout the month. You know, give you your space, give you your autodidactic space. You know what I'm saying? And every time we link up, it'll be about a 2-hour sessions. You know, whatever questions and drives that and insights that you pick up on as you journey through life with the scripts. And It's the same thing with gang and them, but we in the basement with them. We deep in this thing, you know. It's a lifestyle. Same 3 month process or experience, but I'm up in that thing weekly with gang and them, doing the same things amongst other fun stuff that we got going on in gang and them, other practices and discussions and what have you, and the depth for the call-ins, for the courtyard, just to the porch. It is set up in a way where it's just a single pass, one pattern. It's not we're not going to a super deep dive with the script, but you'll get enough to be fed for sure. And be like, oh, okay, I can see that. Okay, I was thinking, oh, okay, I didn't want to admit that there, but I can see that if I, you'll get a sense, you know what I'm saying, enough to serve the appetizer, or the appetizer to serve it, and the privacy is definitely public and anonymous. Public in the sense of, like I said, I'll be sharing the winner's script, but it'll be the details of the person's story attached around the script will be anonymous, and so will everybody else's entries and submissions. Even if you're not voted, you ain't anybody gonna know what's going on with your shit besides me, and I ain't gonna tell nobody. Confidentiality is secure with me. And with scripting, that, like I said, is 100% private and tailored to you and your circumstances and your curiosities and what have you. And it stays with you, you know, um, for however long that may be. The same thing with gang and them, but we do it together. And to wrap it up quick, or not quickly, but to wrap it up shortly, um, how you know when to upgrade to the one-on-one sessions is if, or it's scripting that is if, first of all, this is catching your attention and this is catching your interest. It's like, okay, I can use a contemporary, god dang it, complimentary to it. I get complimentary and contemporary mixed up a lot. But anyway, god dang it. Just like the member that I discussed that I hosted my interview conversation with and presented on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go see that. He went through the script and did, and you can go get an idea of how that goes and the flow of that and what type of experiences could be expected. Generally speaking, but you know, you don't want certain things shared amongst other people. You rather keep it to yourself. You see the utility in group work, but you rather deal with your own insights, you know, or your own, with some light guidance from your boy. And when you know to upgrade, when you're ready for ganging them, ganging them, where it's like you're ready to rely completely on that inner compass, the active and dormant and dormant wisdom laying within your being, within your comprehension, within your perspective, the way you propose things to be and what have you, and ready to trust yourself as Carl Jung would, or Christ, or Buddha, or Shiva. You want to really tap into that myth of you know what I'm saying, and do it with a group and get other perspectives of quote unquote you. To wrap it up, no performance, no perfect wording, only live curiosity. I heard me stumbling over goddamn words. And so that should give you the sense that this is not a primarily academic spiel, you know what I'm saying? There's in the script and dip and gang and them, it's definitely some level of academia, but it's not centered. It is not centered around that. It is centered around your assumptions of reality, a relationship to reality at large, and this object, your inquiry, your love, your dimensions of understanding and knowing. We're gonna get into all of that. So, like I said, experience first, doctrine later. I'm not gonna tell you a goddamn thing what to do. Hop in.